Hello. I'm crunching into the mic like a real professional. Hello, 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 hello. YouTube, Twitch, hello. I don't know why it went down, but hey, here we are. Yeah, my test is always, did YouTube go down or not? It's okay. Biking is S tier. This is win rate in D3. Should be back, by the way, yeah. Probably gonna try to play a little bit more before hopping off. This guy here. This is my win rate for getting characters to Vanquisher. Different characters to Vanquisher. I'm gonna try to recruit one more set. From here. May so low? Yeah, I guess. It didn't take like a super long, like she's basically like 69%. Basically 70. Again, the way that you'd want to look at this is the further they are to the left, the lower the win rate is. Anji really is a big outlier. Yeah, I think he's probably like one of the number one ones. I honestly, it's rough because he is really, really broken if you don't know how to fight him. But also, I think he's broken in general. Faust is easy though, just mash. Okay, we're gonna willingly fight Asuka today. The only character, yeah, that's the big thing. Is that like obviously Bike is my main, but like Testament, Johnny, Abba, Milia, and then like Leo. They're all like characters I prepped. Was your win rate affected? No. That's why I got this too, because like again, there's like a Dizzy who's basically in the middle as far as win rate, and I fucking hated playing her. But then like Zato, who had a lower win rate than Dizzy, I really enjoyed playing Zato. So that's why I got like the three each chart that I made. If you're about to fight Faust, no, unfortunately I'm gonna fight. Someone has me versus Leo Faust, by the way. Someone has it. Okay, I probably should play Milia first, because I'm gonna get mad. So I'm gonna want to be fresh. First. Wow, I really played against HC and Asuka today. What a day. Okay, yeah, just play Milia first while I'm fresh, and then after I could take a break and then play Baiken. Yeah, I think he's just really good right now. I don't know if they're gonna do something to him or not. I do have the feeling that like, you know, he's one of those, well, you could do something about it, you know, characters, so they might not actually do something. Yeah, the Bike and Asuka strat is not great, by the way. Honestly, the match is doomed. You have to be like better than them. Honestly, it's just I was gonna switch to online match music, but this is such a calming track. Did you see the study on breathing? It was about FPS though, no? I'm gonna be kind of quiet because I literally despise fighting this character. Okay, chance down. Alright, we have a chance. Oh, unless... Take that. Thank God. Since she's fast, I don't have to like giga run them down, and I had to break a core rule of the game to win that too, because I baited on standing. Okay, that was good. I should have heated Nervous to do it. Actually, with the meter, I could have done something. More meaningful. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna be lightly quiet during this only because I really fucking hate playing this character, and I usually have to focus a lot more to fight fuckhead characters. So good. Went up 3. It's a classic to censor yourself, but that's not bad for us. We need resource really bad, unfortunately. thing. Oh, we take those, by the way. Why'd he get hit? I don't know, he fucked up. Frankly, I don't think it's the best reason. Fuck, I tried to repunish it. I keep running too far. Is there any? It kind of depends. We have like the guessing game stuff happening of like they have like a cube you can 6p and another spell that you can't. So like I hold and then like it's like that shit has happened a few times. Keep running too far. Oh, if they fucking get it raw diggity. No shot. I do like that sometimes. I do be like that sometimes. So good. I guess I should just fucking jump if you're gonna do that. Whatever, nigga. It's not the player, it's Asuka. It's not the player, he's just playing his character. 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 It's fine. I blocked. I literally have Capo, you piece of shit. Okay, I should have messed her. Alright, fine. I gotta just do it more. I suck. Hold on. They're already at 50. Okay. Oh, they messed up. Break the X up. I wish I could run at him and not have to worry about the fucking character being like plus 50 of all the goddamn shit. Okay, anyway. Okay, it's not his fault though, it's Asuka. It's not his fault, it's Asuka. I'm actually doing fine. Oh fuck, I waited too. Yeah, you're blocking that. Wow. Jump. You don't got those. Time? Oh my god. Okay. Our connection is actually not that great, I feel like. Low-key. You know? It feels like our rollback is kind of all over the place. I'm probably only gonna play a million. I think if I play Bike and Asuka, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Frankly. Messed up, maybe? This is pretty good. I can just wait. I just wait till I get 50, and I can do this. Yeah. Nice. 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 Yeah. Nice, he fixed it. Chase. Okay. Wall damage. Death block. I really actually have to jump. Got them. Fine, jump. That's so... It's only because you play him you could do that. Because I can't actually fucking block your shit because you're like plus a cajillion, you're gonna be on this meter. So I have to do it over there. Oh my god, I fucking... And if I run into it, it's like... Oh my god, I wish he had pin just for him, man. Politely. Okay, just block. Oh, I got lucky. Yep. It sucks is because like you don't want to block him because he beats you by blocking, by making you block because he's so fucking plus. So I feel like I can't do... If I had a DP, I would run into more shit, but I don't. So it's like it's probably like a skill issue by me, frankly. Hold up. Fair. Hey, wait. Oh. Hey. Oh god. Okay. Shit, I heard that shit. Decent. He picked mix. Yeah. There's something you could do for that. I actually forgot. I think it's as a small, example of like, you know, I could do something better. I'm gonna dash walk. Please jump. Running into a K button. Yeah, no, you have to. You definitely have to. You definitely have to. Should have picked 60. Oh my god. Don't have anything. Just fuck this, dude. You get to do all this not neutral shit because of him, bro. But I have to, because you're plus a cajillion if I do fucking anything else. Like, if I do any actual strategy of the game, I fucking die, because you get to fucking just build meter through. You're so good. It's so good. It takes so much skill. I can't even fucking, like, try to run up on him, because... Hit my 2P, by the way. Oh my god, I didn't want that. I got hit out of doing 2K, gets an air cube already, a bunch of times. A bunch of times. Yeah, I thought so too. I think it kind of depends though. Sorry for that. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. It's the character's fault. The character tells you to do that shit. Choices aside, inputs aside, it's not your fault. Truth be told, you're doing your best with the character you like. You're truly doing your best. Okay, I need to take a significant long break. I want to fucking punch my monitor right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think it depends though. I think if it was like a falling water cube, it would work. But like the times I tried it, it was like I was just this much off, or like I didn't run far enough, or it's like I die when it happens. Truthfully, I should just pick 6P. Because 6P beats Screamer. 6P beats like everything but the fucking the Terra Metron, unless they do it deep enough. So what can I even say? Oh my god, bro. Okay. Break time. Big, massive break time. I actually played against HC and Oscar back-to-back today. Willingly. And I have to play against Ram tonight. Hell yeah. But we gotta fix our shit, you know? We gotta fix our shit. Yeah, there's no way I could play against him to 10 though. 10 to 10, I would fucking, oh my god, I would do nothing actually. I would do absolutely nothing, is the truth. Stay strong. I was originally gonna play Viking too, but there's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna say some mean, super mean shit, and I'm not in the mood to be a mean guy. I don't want to be a mean guy. I don't want to be. I already know I shouldn't fucking play Viking Asuka too, like competitively. Anyway, right? So it's like, let's just pick the one that I know I want to do. It's good. It's definitely better than what I was doing before, and we could just like work out the kinks on shit. That's kind of the approach you should go with, right? Excuse me. Many deep breaths. Also, maybe if I didn't play against HC first, I could have played Baika and Asuka. That is a fact. I did play HC first. That HC pissed me off a lot too. The biggest shit is like, outside of what the character does, it's like how people do shit with them because of how much fucking neutral shit they just run for standing there. It's very annoying. Why are you putting yourself through this today? Because one of my goals this year is to win a super major. So I need to be able to, I can't, okay, there's one, it's super easy to shit on characters, but it is, they will push back really, really hard. So it helps to be good against characters you hate. It helps to be an educated hater. But two, for the sake of competition, if I sit and dodge all the matchups I hate, tournaments are impossible. So there's that too. There's both. And part of all characters of Vanquisher was trying to find a counterpick on top of that too. So trying to find a counterpick that I don't think will get shot by 2.0. That's it's both. It's both. I was heavily, let me tell you, I was very, very seriously thinking about playing Unica because of Asuka. I think the bad thing about me is that like when I really dislike a character, the character I want to play into them, I want them to like feel bad because I'm mean. So like, even though Milia is probably a better choice for me right now, I was like, damn, Unica, you can mash DP, like, you can just mash a shit ton of stuff. You could be really, 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 like, assholey to them. And I would recommend Unica to other people to play into Asuka if they didn't like Asuka. But I think Milia is fine. Milia is better than Unica. I don't know if I agree. I'm not sure if I agree, but also I haven't actually played Unica vs Asuka. It's very theory. Very theory. The one thing I'm relatively certain though is that Milia is good into Asuka. No, Johnny. Johnny is not this. Johnny, yes, but he's not the same as he was. So, the problem with this, it's a puzzle, right? It's like trying the. I mean, in a perfect world, I could just play Baiken. We don't live in that world. Right? In a perfect world, you just play her and it's perfect. But she has like weaknesses that matter, you know? And you can play through her weaknesses in a lot of situations, but even then there's still characters that there's not much extra you can do, and Asuka's one of them. So it's like the intersection of trying to find a character that both helps her and won't be nerfed. Johnny was perfect, but they nerfed him. And he doesn't like, because for example, I was gonna do Johnny HC because Johnny was good into HC last patch. Now HC shits on him. So, what is the worst, most toxic part of HC? Is it him running out with Chars? No. So the thing that all the top players hate about HC is that like, so okay, if you play him. What you don't like is HC has very easy answers for fighting your setup shit. Or if you play like Bridget, that's what you don't like. If you play like a slight minus, like the slight minus characters, the problem is you have to do slight minus shit into a motherfucker that's plus and he 50-50s you for you doing a slight minus thing in his fucking face. If you play a character that can't combo, the fucking HC combos on everything, right? And he fucking snowballs you through that. And then, if you play a character that has to run to the middle of the screen, then HC standing there, the implication of like HC standing in a spot is like, let's go like look at something. Because like other characters have this, but HC has this into base, like Asuka for example. I was getting mad at that. But there are matches where Asuka doesn't have that. Oh, I'm standing here. And I'm gonna show you in a visual way. Like, do you counterpick it? No, it's usually most people only play one character, especially like the best players. They play top tiers generally, so they're not counterpicking. So you usually just go in if you're playing. But yeah, like Asuka standing like here against my character, what I see is like, oh, you can't see my, oh wait, if I do this, you can see my mouse. Hell yeah. What I see is like red all, actually even better. You know what? I can do like this. And move it here. Yeah. So now I can highlight. Can I make it a different color? What I see is like he controls all this. All of this is all him. This is all Asuka. Okay? When I'm on Baiken, right? But the thing is though that when I'm on Milia, I don't actually feel that way most of the time. It depends on what he has, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro. Other times I'm like, oh, he can't do anything, right? Where the thing about HC is that even like, where the fuck is HC? And like Johnny beat him before. Now he doesn't anymore. Oh, Abba definitely doesn't beat him. Where the fuck is Johnny? Oh. The thing is, like, with this fella is that he just standing there, you have to worry about so much shit on this goddamn screen. You have to worry about so much. When he's here, right, you gotta worry about this. Oh, fuck. Press it. You gotta worry about this because he has dash 2k. His 2k is fucking like plus 15. Right? You gotta worry about this because if he jumps, he doesn't have to air dash at you. He could just jump, and jump 2k hits like down here. And if I do far slash, he jumps. He sees me do far slash. He does jump 2k. He's gonna fucking Goomba stomp me into a wall break. Then, so you have to worry about these two. Then you have to worry about him backing off because if he backs off, he's gonna pull out the gun. So, like him just standing here, you have to worry about like huge retreat. Check or pull up MB plus. And the thing is, like, the plus thing would not be so bad if the gunshot wasn't a projectile for Baiken, right? And you have to also accept what, like, sometimes you have to just pick hard against one, pick hard against the other. Like you can't, like, you often can't just sit there, and he can, and like he just gets to like a lot of his stuff has high return because of this thing. So, like, almost everything has high return. And they can choose to big dog you, too. They could choose to big dog you because if you are unsure or if you choose to wait and he does choose to run up, then he just ends up being plus. And then he could also just back off and still run up and be plus. So, it's like, a big part of fighting him is, like, you have to do shit. You have to, like, for me, you know, I played Baiken, so a lot of my versus zoners is I have to do shit. Like, I have to run it down. I have to respond. But, like, the way that HC does it, like, he just has so much fucking return, dude. That's the other huge thing. Is the return is so fucking high on everything. It's either resource or he breaks the wall off everything. And you have to mash on him. You have to, like... It's just really rough. And, you know... Does he have weaknesses? Yes. You know, but... You know, we talked about it to death at this point. So to summarize, if I'm understanding it right, HC's low risk, high reward. Yes, he's very low risk character. For competition, it's amazing, but the coverage he gets, it's the gun that's the problem. There's also, like, he doesn't have to see where you are all the time because the gun is gonna cover him, and the gun tracks. So it's like It's not like you know, there were times in the Asuka matches where my opponent didn't quite realize that like they were off by a bit with the shit that they did, so they canceled in the next thing right away, and they didn't realize it, and I hit them. So even Asuka casting spells, he can like whiff spells, he can like miss something, but like HC is like he can't miss. I have no idea what they're gonna do to him. If there's one everyone wants to see, it's HC get changed. I mean, I guess HC players don't want him to get changed, but like, you know, come on, man. He's been top tier the whole fucking game. You can. I mean, if you're good at the game, you should be able to play something else. No. Also, for when you're learning him, the type of decisions you have to make into him are also pretty counterintuitive. Also, the thing is, I want to play another set with somebody, but it's fucking Tuesday. There's the you know people have been talking about the fighting games are bad products. You know, if you hop on my Patreon, there's a free video. I do a lot of free videos, and I don't want to talk about it. Basically, it's a rare discourse I don't really give a fuck about. I guess we should just do an actual Chronicles thing, right? See if there's something to react to. Tomorrow, I Heart Justice is gonna come on stream. We also need to. I didn't think. Yeah, I have a ton of. It's like half and half. I try to post a free video, at least one free video a week and one paid video a week. That's kind of how I'm doing it now. That platform is interesting because I never knew what to do with it. So, and you gotta. I have a team now, but it's focused it's just people for YouTube. It's like my 3 main editors: Chad, Sailor, and Astrocat. And then Sailor does thumbnails, and Scrappy is like creative with me, right? So all the other shit like Twitch, any other platform I'm on, it's like all me. So I never. I don't know. I think it's just it's the thing that makes the most sense for me, I guess, of how I'm doing it. Is Patreon just raw waffling? No, the free videos are like tips and shit. There's like things I notice in Diamond 3, like ideas that I find hard to put into a video. I put those pieces of advice there, and all the paid shit is like tournament runs, what I'm up to, what's up next, early videos, like that shit is all paid. It's actually just a small insight, but it's rough talking to YouTubers from other niches because they're like, why don't you just make a course and sell it? And I'm like, the things work differently here, friends. Things work differently here. But I actually like how I do Patreon, so I like it now the way I did it now. Before I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Brokies? No, it's like, what the fuck? You know, like what? Like what do you do? You know, I feel like it's easier to partner with stuff, and like, I mean, truthfully, from my perspective, all that shit where I'm at now, all that shit is bullshit, and I need to focus on making better videos and shit. That's the number one thing that I need to do, in my opinion, is just literally make better videos, and not sweat like, oh, I need to sell you something. If I was in something else, it would make sense, but it's just. We're not at that time in fighting games, right? Right now, it's about, I mean, not just making better videos, but also making sure I talk about fighting games the way I want to, because I think we're in a really interesting place in fighting games right now, and fighting game content right now, where there's a lot of new shit coming out, and there's a lot of room to talk about stuff that happened, and also why games do what they do. That's a big thing for me too. I like the universal system in Marvel. I actually like. I know a lot of people hate it, but there's a pretty good reason why I think they did that. And if they compromise with it, because you know they showed that you can call this just like a normal game, But if they still have a use case for the universal assist, I think that's a good medium. But there's a very good reason for that existing IMO. Is Sailor the one? Yep. Yep. I was originally thinking about commissioning an artist to make that thumbnail, to draw that thumbnail. Also, I was gonna pull up FG Reacts, and like the shorts part of my front page is insane. Did I put anything here? I want to stream a crumb longer. Again, tomorrow we're gonna have a I Heart Justice on, so he made all 3 thumbnails. See, I feel like right now, I guess right now Behold. That was a great thumbnail. I agree. I think it's the strongest thumbnail out of the 3. I thought that was the one that was gonna be the big draw, but according to the stats, it's not the strongest thumbnail. It is actually the weakest thumbnail. It's the one that people click the least out of all 3. So hey, you know, we listen to the people. How do you guys feel about here? Okay, how do you feel about this? Rare LK variety. Hold on. How do we feel about this? For those not in the know, the Zelda 40th anniversary is this week. It's Friday. Wait, right? Today's Tuesday. It's Friday or Saturday? I forget. I think it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Is Zelda 40th? I have played Zelda games since I was like 3 years old. my first video game is a Zelda game. My first video game is a Zelda game. It's Link to the Past. I still have it around here. Yeah. Majora isn't better. It is though. I'm sorry, bro. I have it. I still have it. My first video game. Part of the reason I'm here. This shit is fucking ancient, but I still own it. That my parents got me when I was 3 years old. And then IGN made a Zelda top 10, and I got so mad. I got so mad. I got so mad. It was like Twilight Princess 10 is not terrible, but like they had Zelda 1 over Twilight Princess. They had Majora's Mask like 5th. They had like Wind Waker 7th, and then like top 2 was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I was like, you fucking... I think an Adventure of Link. I think it's a good game. I would recommend it to nobody. That's my only thing about these two. They're good games. I just would never recommend it to a Zoomer unless they're like, yo, I actually want to try it. Then I'd be like, alright. Majora's Mask is the best Zelda game, by the way. Majora's Mask is the best Zelda game. This isn't the most important Zelda games. These are the best ones. These are the best ones. It's not the most important. It's not about what contributed the most to history. It's what is the best one, and Majora's Mask is the best game. I'm sorry. Majora's Mask is the best. Sorry to break it to ya. If you haven't had the pleasure of playing fucking Majora's Mask, please do. It's such a good game. It is an insanely good game. It is an insanely good game. It's so goated. To be honest, any of these 5 games, if you have not played, you should play. You should play. Especially Link to the Past. This game is short. This game is like 10 hours. Like, if you haven't played Link to the Past, you're literally trolling. This is like one of the most important games like of all time. Is Link to the Past. So, it's the best-selling game on SNES. I think. That might be a lie. It should be. I just don't think Twilight. Okay, Twilight Princess. Let's talk about these two, the Wii games. Twilight Princess. It's like cool, but it's kind of sleeper. At the same time, it's a cool idea, and there's cool shit. I'm not even talking about the start. I'm just like, it's just missing something, and I struggle to think of what it's missing. Where the games above this, I'm like, damn, these games are like almost perfect. Link Between Worlds, almost. I mean, it's almost as good, but it's not as good. Majora's Mask's 2 peak. Link's Awakening, I didn't play the Switch one, the remake. I probably will, actually. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I feel like Twilight Princess could have been like the FE4 of Zelda, which would have made it up here, but they didn't push as hard as they could, or they dialed back. I feel like it's either they didn't push or they dialed back. This game should literally be the best Zelda game. Skyward Sword should actually be the best Zelda game. I'm gonna say one more time. Skyward Sword should have been the best Zelda game. That is my big problem with it. My big, huge problem with Skyward Sword is that it literally should be the best. And the worst part is, unlike Twilight Princess, you see the elements that could make it the best, and they just fucking didn't finish it. Oh my god. It's like not complete. Oh my god. That's my big problem. It's like, when it's good, it's so good. And then they go, oh, oops, you gotta do some dumb shit for like 5 hours that you shouldn't actually do. Like, this game is so close to being peak. It's so close to being peak. It has some of the best dungeons in the whole series. They have Skyward Sword on Switch. They have Skyward Sword on Switch. It's Zelda Tour. Yes, I agree. 100% I agree. If you say fucking Tears of the Kingdom is the best Zelda, you are asleep. You're asleep at the wheel. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom I played recently. This game's aight. This game's like the definition of aight. And what I said was it feels like Zelda's not supposed to be the main character in the game. And then someone was like, oh, there's an interview where they actually say that. And I was like, oh. I was like, oops. Damn, because that's the feeling you have the whole time. Let me explain this game. It's Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. You play as Zelda, right? And what you do is you have this like fucking will-o-wisp thingy that follows you. I forget its fucking name. And what it does is you can like copy shit. You can copy stuff and use it. And one of the things you do is you can copy enemies, right? So problem number one of the game is like, you don't like play, you like watch something else play a lot. So it's like, oh, I found a knight to fight for me, or I found an Octorok. So you put the Octorok and like it fights for you and you just stand there. And then another thing is, I played on hard mode. You have to play on hard mode, by the way, or else the game is free. So like, okay, I'm dying, so I have like the level 3 knight. It's like this big white knight, and you fucking kill shit. And while the white knight is out, I have a bed. So I summon the bed and I put Zelda to sleep so she could fucking heal while the knight is fighting. While the knight is fighting. That's what you do. Right? And then you get out of bed and you keep playing. And then the other thing is you transform. She has Link install. So you install to play a normal Zelda game in that game. And it's on a meter. Like, she has like tension. She has tension. So you have like a fucking Link install meter, and when you need it, you fucking install. And you fucking It's a weird game. It's a weird game. It's aight. It's aight. It's aight. I'm not saying it's bad. It's aight. You know, that's it. That's all I got. It's aight. It's aight. You know, that's it. It definitely. So while I'm playing, I'm like, damn, it feels like you were supposed to be Link. Yeah, the UI is shit, but I wasn't really thinking about the UI like that. You forgot about Four Swords. I think I put it. I mean, really, it kind of goes here. The tier list I had didn't have four swords in it. Do you have a tier list in Fire? Yes, I do, but I guess I should. I'm gonna wait until the new one comes out. Yeah, I mean, I guess they didn't include them because they're multiplayer. The tier list thing that I saw, they didn't have any of the Four Swords games in there, so. The vibes of Breath of the Wild were good, but the puzzles are so... like, these are good games, but, like, honestly, Tears of the Kingdom is just DLC. Frankly, it's just DLC. And then, like, I don't really fuck with the shrines. And then, like, Tears of the Kingdom's better than Breath of the Wild, though. Yeah, I did see, that's why I made this, because I was like, dude, the IGN list is so shit, like... Are you excited for the new one? I'm very intrigued by the new one. For Fire Emblem, what I was saying was like there was like so okay, we gotta step back. Let me talk about Fire Emblem for a bit. So Fire Emblem had a bunch of flops, like not bad games, but not popular, right? No Zeldas. I don't even consider those games, dude. The Zelda CDI games, I don't even consider to be like actual games, frankly. Is this tier list how good these games are? No, these are how good I think they are. Right? But yeah, they had a bunch of like not popular games. Good games, but not popular games. And Awakening was coming out. And the Awakening marketing was kind of like... It was just like, it's new, there's a lot... There's all of these mechanics. That's kind of was the marketing at the time. And then they're like, oh, we're having all this merch and shit. And like, okay. And Awakening did really well. And for people who don't know, that game is the reason why we still have Fire Emblem games coming out. Because if that game didn't do well, they were going to kill Fire Emblem. They're like, no one gives a fuck about Fire Emblem if that game didn't do well. So then I was like, damn, Awakening's sick. DLC's great. I spent like $200 DLC on fucking Awakening. All great DLC. And then Fire Emblem Fates gets announced, and the trailer for that game is so fucking sick. If you haven't seen the trailer and all the original marketing, and the way they're advertising it is like, oh, one of the games you can start a revolution in a country. It's like some sick shit that you're about to do, and I was like, oh fuck, and I'm like, oh shit, there's like ninjas and shit. This is fire, okay. And it also had like the extra 3DS and all this shit. So I buy it. And when I play the game, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this game? Is it a good game? Yes. But the story is so dog shit. The story is so fucking... It's like, they went 11 out of 10 for everything but the story. Stop the game. No. Conquest is one of the best Fire Emblem games. Conquest is legitimately a very good game. The problem is the story is so insulting that like overall as a package it's like a 6.5 out of 10, even though everything else is like a 10 out of 10. It is actually, if you just press skip, it's like a 10 out of 10 game. Like, it is such a good fucking game, truthfully. Yes, the one with Corrin. What are those? The games are called Fire Emblem Fates. There's 3. There's Birthright, which is the easiest Fire Emblem game by far. There's Conquest, which is one of the best ones, and there's Revelations, which we don't talk about. Then, so I go, all right, Fates is good, but like I struggle to recommend it to people who don't like Fire Emblem because the story's so shit, right? Then they announced 3 Houses, and the 3 Houses trailer is like, look, it's Harry Potter plus Persona. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with this fucking series? Man, what are you doing? Game comes out, love it. I'm like, story's great, music's great. It has, see, and then that game has gameplay problems. Unlike Conquest, that game has a bunch of problems. Like how repetitive it is, the beginning is repetitive. and then like the reused maps and shit. Don't ask. Okay. Oh, I mean, Echoes is fine. It's just FE2. Like there's nothing to say about Echoes. There's nothing to say about Echoes really. It's just FE2 with a new coat of paint. And if you want to play FE2, you play that. That's basically it. When they announced it, I actually got mad because I wanted FE4. So I was like, damn, it's not FE4. And then I remember reading an article of like, I'm like, okay, you can't get mad at Shadows of Valencia because the executive producer, his favorite game is fucking FE2. I'm like, I remember reading that article. I was like, why? Why is this your favorite game? But then it's like, oh, you know, I played it with my dad, and I was like, you know, it's a good memory for him when he was a kid. Like, I shouldn't just shit on him for FE2 being his favorite game, because clearly it's about the memory of playing FE2, and it's a good remake. It's a good remake. It is a good remake, but I felt no type of way besides it's not FE4, which is my favorite game, right? Then they announced Engage, and all the Engage shit, I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro, what the fuck are they doing with my series again? And then I was like, wait. I said that with 3 houses, and I like 3 houses, so let's just wait for Engage to come out. And Engage was once again, it's not the best story of all time, but it's a good fucking, it's a good ass, it's a great game. Again, if you like Fire Emblem, you will love Engage. You will love playing Engage. It's a really good game. The story and the character designs, not the best, but then also it is nice to see my goats get a glow up, like Roy and fucking Leaf. Well, Roy's not one of my goats. Leaf, Sigurd, my boy Sigurd in 3D. We love that. Streets love that. A fresh coat of paint for Ike, you know, for some goats, you know. Okay, so my problem with the new one, my worry about the new one is actually it looks really interesting. So I'm scared that it's gonna be shit. Actually, I'm actually low-key scared the new Fire Emblem's gonna suck because it looks so interesting. It's so backwards. Every time I think, I'm like, oh my god, this game looks sick, it comes out, I'm like, this game's dog shit. Then I'm like, dude, what the fuck are they doing with the series? Game comes out, I'm like, yo, high key, this shit is peak. So it looks really cool, so I'm like, uh-oh. Truthfully, I'm legitimately very worried that it's not gonna be a good game. But if it's related to 3 houses, they'd have to like try to fuck up, you know. Yeah, I'm scared because it only applies to FE though. Do you think we get an FE12? Oh my god, they wouldn't go that way. I think they would just scrap it and use FE3 as the base. No. Why does FE get new games? Why get no new tactics? Because they're fucking pumping out FF7, baby. Woo! Be happy. You get FF7 again and again and again and again. Are you not happy about that? You're not happy about getting FF7 18 times? Plus fucking 80 figures? No? Cloud Strife! Cloud Strife! We will keep getting FF7 until... I mean, you could put up FF14. There's Final Fantasy. They put Cloud into the re-release of Tactics. I know. I gotta boot up Tactics, low-key. Remake after remake after remaster. I mean, nostalgia is so strong, no? Nostalgia is so powerful. So powerful, man. I mean, if you look at Zelda, we think about what they're gonna do next. Like, what do they do? I respect them though. I don't feel like they nostalgia bomb in Zelda. Actually, I also don't think they do that in Fire Emblem really. The closest is Engage, because like the base of Engage is like the whole series before Engage. But I feel like, bro, FF7, bro? Breath of the Wild was the big... How? Oh, I mean, I guess, how? It's either they try something completely new. If they do Breath of the Wild 3, people are gonna riot. People are gonna riot. People are gonna riot. No, I wouldn't say it's nostalgia, but like, bro, people's first Zelda is Breath of the Wild. People's first Zelda is Breath of the Wild. Like the people's first Zelda is the Breath of the Wild. They're never gonna play Zelda 1. I'm talking about like I've talked about this on stream before, but like true nostalgia bombing. Like hold on, we gotta. Hopefully Squaresoft doesn't fucking shoot me with a sniper rifle. Okay, I'm gonna pray that these are detailed. I'm gonna. Okay, surely, no. Maybe they have it in order. Damn, I should have this like on speed dial, because I feel like I talk about this every now and then when I talk about this goddamn game. It's probably not this, but it'd be cool if it was. No, it's not. I was way off, by the way. Maybe? Nah, fuck. They have like... They have like 10 versions of the FF7 battle theme in fucking Remake. And they use it hella. Maybe? Nope. Maybe? Nope. Nope. I should use it on my own time. I should do it on my own time. Yeah, I was gonna use that as an example. Like they fucking use like the FF7 battle theme hella to like nostalgia bomb people in spots, you know, to make you one, to make you anticipate, but two, to like fucking bait you, you know. Breath of the Wild is every Ubisoft game for the past 20 years. Damn, bro. No, the puzzly one is Aegis. But these games are both good. These games are like one game, by the way. Like it's two games, but they link to each other. But yeah, I had to put this into the ether because like, dude, like, Tears of the Kingdom Best Zelda is so capped, bro. It took a heroic amount of discipline for me to actually finish the game because I got annoyed while playing it, and I fucking love Zelda games. I got annoyed while playing it. Link Between Worlds? I don't think so. I must disagree, actually. I think I have to disagree with you. I have very fond memories of the Oracle games, too. I really love them. There was supposed to be a third, yeah. That's where my online, that's where the Sage of Secrets is from. It was supposed to be Oracle Secrets, but it didn't fit. Breath of the Wild not a must play? No, not for me. Nope. If someone was like, which Zelda should I try? It would be one of these. It's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. It's I for Zelda is like 7.5 out of 10 or so. .5-ish out of 10. The thing is, the peak is so high. The peak of this series is so fucking high. Like, I don't know what to say. Is Fierce Deity a good designer or bad? It's fine. All these top 5, yeah, that's fair too. I mean, I put my act. This is my favorite. Is the big thing. This is my favorite out of all of them. I love this game. I played it a shit ton. Maybe we were just talking about that. How there are people who their first Zelda is Breath of the Wild, but I think Breath of the Wild is, for me, it's kind of a boring game for a Zelda game. No dungeons is a massive L. I mean, frankly, no dungeons is a massive L. And the best thing that Tears of the Kingdom does is that it has the sky. If you play Skyward Sword, actually no. If you haven't played Skyward Sword, but you've played Tears of the Kingdom, you know how like in Tears of the Kingdom, what they do is like there's a dungeon. So people are like, oh, there's like dungeon. Okay, no, it does what Skyward Sword does, which is like the path to the shrine, the path to like the fucking place you're trying to go. That is the dungeon. That's the actual dungeon. So like, when you're going up in the fucking blizzard and you go up and 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 you're fucking all the way up here above the storm shit, like that whole path of getting up there, that's that's how Skyward Sword does it too. It's like you do all this shit outside to get to a place where you do your goal. So they got that concept from Skyward Sword. But Breath of the Wild doesn't have that, low-key. It kind of does, but it's just not great. You might be a little cringe. If you're going to say something about Breath of the Wild, too bad. It is not that good. I mean, it's aight. Honestly, it's aight. First Zelda I played was Link to the Past, but the first one I finished was Wind Waker. This is a definitive list, by the way. I'm objectively correct. I play all the Zelda games. Ocarina of Second, easy. That's an easy second. It's an easy. Majora's is better. How is Majora's Mask, bro? Majora's Mask is fucking peak. That's a sequel, bro. Tears of the Kingdom is just fucking Minecraft. It's just Minecraft. Let's just be for real. It's just Minecraft. And then they're like, we need a dark world. So instead of actually making a dark world, like in fucking Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past, they're just like, oh, it's dark, literally, and you can't see shit. You can't see shit down there, and you need to fucking put these mushrooms on the ground so you can just fucking walk around. Really? We're saying that's the best game? Meanwhile, fucking Majora's Mask, like, you're fucking worried, bro. That moon's gonna hit you. It's coming down, and people are worried. And you get invested in them. That nigga got married like 5 hours before the world ends. How is that not fucking... What are we saying, bro? I was 12, I felt some type of way, bro. You just think Ocarina not top 3? You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe. Why are you so cringe? Why? Majora's Mask was confusing and boring? Your brain is small. What do you mean? What do you mean boring? The world is ending, bro. What do you mean? Not only that, it has the best dungeons. It has the best mechanic. It's nice and tight. It's 4 dungeons, but it's like 8 dungeons because they're so fucking sick. It makes you think. It's actually hard. It's an actual difficult Zelda game, which we don't really get. Best music, best NPCs. What are you talking about? Best path to go into a dungeon. Even just getting to the dungeon is sick. What do you mean? What are you talking about? He flips and shit. Does the 3DS remake? I actually don't know. And also Majora's Mask has the best dungeon of all time. 2. The best. No, I played Majora's Mask recently. It's still peak. It's still peak. It's so good. Snowhead is not bad. Snowhead is not bad. You hate him. I mean, the best is the fucking Stone Tower Temple. That's the best dungeon in every Zelda game ever. Is the best Zelda dungeon ever. Is the Stone Tower Temple. Peak. It is the peak. There's close, by the way. There's City in the Sky. City in the Sky is amazing. The fucking I forget what it's called. The last one. What's the last one from here called? I forget. The Rubik's Cube. This one is really good, too. But Stone Tower is. Also, of course, Spirit Temple. You have to talk about Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple is also peak. But 2 of the best temples are in one game. 2 of the best temples are in the same game. In this game, it has 2. Oh yeah, Skykeep. Yeah, the Skykeep. Yeah, the Skykeep. The one where you get the Triforce. Yeah. This game has 2 of them in the same game. They're in the same game. Stone Tower Temple is the one. I'll explain it, but it won't spoil it. Basically, you go up, and then you flip it, and then you go down. That's the temple. It's so good. It is so... I am very, very simplifying what this dungeon is like. It is so fucking good. Oh, this game has a really good one too, besides City in the Sky. There's another one that I really liked. Honestly, the fucking Temple of Time in this game is sick too. Actually, by the way, if I had to make a top 10, Skyward Sword has like 3. If I had to make a top 10. If I had to make a top 10, 2 are in this game. 1 is in this game. Like 3 are in this game. Honestly. 1 is in this game. Hold on, where are we at? I said 2, 3, 6, 8. We got room for 2. We got room for 2. Yeah, I think the Twilight Princess Temple of Time and City in the Sky are like goats. Are those 2 are goats? This game has Skykeep and an Ancient Cistern and the Sand Ship. The Sand Ship is insane. When I played the Sand Ship, I was like, this could be a whole game about just this, and they didn't do that. The dungeon in Skyward Sword are fucking incredible. This game has 4 dungeons, and 2 of them are the best dungeons in Zelda. All that they never topped. Smiley face. And of course, this is Spirit Temple is crazy. Spirit Temple, and especially for the time, because before that this game has 1 Eagle Tower. Eagle Tower is really good. Palace of Winds. I'd have to review that game. This game is not very memorable to me. I beat it, but I don't remember a lot of it. I might have to run it back at some point. This game has Eagle Tower, which is a great dungeon. Also, Eagle Tower. The shit you basically break this fucking tower. It's like a 9-floor tower, and you gotta like break it. It's kind of fire. Spirit Temple, for the people who, if you have not played this boomer-ass game, you have to time travel to beat it. That's pretty sick. This game, oh my god, Skyward Sword might have the best dungeons overall. It has 3. That's a lot. It has 3. Skyward Sword might have the best one. It might have the best dungeons, the most best dungeons. Maybe. Okay, hold up. Okay, so Eagle Tower for sure. For people playing many Zeldas, Eagle Tower, yes, you break the fucking tower, you get to the top. That's just fire. Then Spirit Temple, you time travel to beat that. That shit is sick. Ancient Cistern is like the biggest bait. That one is really cool. You have to like dip into this giant jar and get to like the bottom of this jar, basically. And that one is cool. Then the Skykeep is a build your own dungeon. That one is cool. And then the Sand Ship is you have a portable time travel thing on a ship. And you're changing the time actively around you when you want. That shit is sick. And then the Temple of Time here is you go up and you have to get this... it sounds lame. It's a cool dungeon though. You have to like go to the top of the Temple of Time. You get this fucking statue and you bring it down with you. You bring it down so you can like go into the final room. That one's fine. City in the Sky is a City in the Sky smiley face. Also, you turn into Spider-Man too. Yeah, that dungeon is sick. You turn into Spider-Man in City of the Sky. That's a fucking fire dungeon. It's those 2. There's some cap ones in this though. There's the one where you're fucking like roller skating on the wall. That shit sucks, low-key. And then here, Great Bay Temple is your fucking hydro pump engineer, smiley face. And then Stone Tower is you go up and then you go down. And Stone Tower is the best. The best dungeon in Zelda is you go up and then you go down. I can't say anything more about Stone Tower besides you go up and then you go down. And a Great Bay Temple is you're a hydro pump engineer. That's what you do in Great Bay. You learn how water works, smiley face. Oh man. And then these two don't have anything. That's the problem. You just fucking run around and get on top of a mountain and look down in this game. And then you do more than that in this game. To be fair, you do more than that in this game, but anyway. Oh, Thieves Town is a good one in both of them. In both of these. That's a cool dungeon in both of these. Because this game has a Thieves Town too. It's in both. Well, okay, frankly, I think Low Rule Castle is a fire dungeon, but it's not like special, really. Does that make sense? It's not like, it's just a good climax, I guess. Where like the others are like, oh, it's just really sick idea. It's just like, oh, you go in a castle. So many people hate Great Bay Dungeon, yeah, because their brain is small. They skip school. Only people who skip school don't like Great Bay. Only people who skip school don't like Great Bay. Great Bay is peak. Great Bay is a very good dungeon. And if you don't like it, you're hating. It's a great dungeon. It is a fucking good ass dungeon. Man, I could fucking waffle about the shit all day. I need them to show me a new mainline Zelda on Switch 2. That's not cap. If it's Breath of the Wild 3, I'm gonna be legitimately very mad. I won't tweet about it that much, but I will be upset. Gets all characters of Vanquisher, starts talking crazy? No, bro. Truthfully, no. I'm mad Wind Waker's not up there, Majora. As someone else said, any game here could be here for somebody. Like, if someone was like, man, God's gift to man is Wind Waker, I'd be like, I love that for you. I would not argue. I would just be like, hell yeah. Just for me, it's very clearly this. Water Temple OT is actually good, ignoring. It's fine. It's fine. I think the Spirit Temple is by far the most creative. And it was so early, too. It was, the other thing about Spirit Temple is so early to do some shit that's that crazy. You know? I also don't think it's Breath of the Wild 3. My thing about my expert analysis is that, like, there's certain games in this series where you can see that they're like planning something new. So before Breath of the Wild came out, this game came out, right? And the big thing about this game was like you can do it in any order. You didn't need you could have any item to do anything in any order was a big theme. And then immediately after they released this. So the last Zelda game, and they always do it on like handheld. They never they never go super crazy with the new concept on like a main console. I mean, outside of this, but even this is a sequel to this, so it's like whatever. So I am really paying attention to this game. I think this game has the hint of what they might try. Yeah, Skyward had it too. You could see that they were testing new shit. So what we have to look at are like these two games. You know. So we'll see. I mean, I kind of trust it. They don't even their like fuck ups are really good. Like people call this game a fuck up, and it's a really good game. So people are like, man, they really dropped the ball with Skyward Sword. I'm like, Skyward Sword's like Zelda's dropping the ball is most games like best game. What is your opinion on Triforce Hero? The multiplayer ones, I don't really feel any particular way about them. You know, it's fine. It's multiplayer fun. It's fine. Same with Four Swords, like whatever. I read that Majora's Mask Darkness is because the misery that devs had making it, and Aonuma said this explicitly. Yeah, there's a lot of like, they also got like someone outside Nintendo to write the scenario, apparently. And then also they didn't have a lot of time, so they didn't get to like check a lot of the shit they was doing. Where's Minish Cap? It's right here. We pray. We just pray it's not Breath of the Wild 3. We just pray. We just pray. I'm glad people understood. I'm glad I made that. I might try to see if I can ping one more person to play. Cause I still want to play. Cause I don't have something in queue. And low key, it's a little early to end the stream. Just a crumb. Okay, the only thing is, well, I have the RAM appointment tonight, but that's like a lot later tonight. We gotta do a, you know, one thing I want to do is we gotta do a viewer match day. I feel like people have asked for so long to do it. And while I plan what I'm gonna do as the big stream event next, doing that like once a week or so would be pretty cool. And then like do feedback and stuff. How's that sound? Yeah, we can put on Chronicles, some of it on Chronicles. I know Hotashi does. He plays people. I don't know if he does it on purpose, because when I watch it on YouTube, I think it's from Ranked. He plays somebody in Ranked, and then he's like, "Oh my God, this is Cap, and this is why." He used to. Yeah, we could do a little bit of that. He has a new video. Do you want to watch his video? Yeah, like let's plan a day. Let's plan a day. Let's plan a day. Friday, and we do a spreadsheet sign up. Yes. What about viewer tournaments? I've done one before. I did it alone, smiley face, and I never want to do it again. I mean, if someone does it for me and I have it on my stream, that's one thing. I ran a tournament alone, like a 60-man online tournament. This is like season 1, I think, because I was playing HC. Yeah. Yeah, I'll draft up a sheet or something. No, you definitely need one. You definitely, like, the amount of people that entered the tournament I ran, I think that is quite literally the limit of what one person can do alone. And it was a 59 entrance to my, if I recall correctly. I made a video about it. Also, goddamn, the fucking Zelda tier list has 251 comments. I'm gonna have fun at the gym today. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna plan for Friday, a couple of Fridays in a row. I have a couple of ideas, by the way, of what to do on stream. I won't reveal it yet. Because it takes a small amount of planning depending on what I want to do, I think. The other thing is I need to give myself bare minimum 10 days to try to write the scripts. Really for 2, because this one is almost done. I just have a couple of questions. So there's just like 2 others where I'm like, if you're wondering, one is, of course, getting the characters the Vanquisher video has to be done. The other video is a secret. It's a secret. But it'll probably come out before that. So it's probably going to be, there's a video I can't tell you about, but it's going to come soon, like by Monday. And then another video I can't tell you about, then all characters the Vanquisher, then tier list. Final tier list for Guilty Gear Strive 1. Can you believe it? I may be stupid and it's okay. Something I want to learn about is how people use training mode. I might have a video on Patreon about it. Maybe. Or I have an old... I definitely made a video about it in Dragon Ball when I was starting YouTube. I made a video about it. Frankly, though, also, side note, any person who quote tweets this, who says Majora's Mask is not the best game, or is like not a top 3 Zelda game, I'm like, you don't count. You do not count. Your opinion is invalid. If it's not in like your must-play Zelda games, your opinion is invalid. I've read some shit, by the way. I know we're still talking about Zelda. I've read some shit when I was looking through the quote tweets on the IGN stuff. People be like, I felt rushed by the game and I couldn't finish it because you had to play it too fast. What's the point of playing it fast? And I was like, I don't know you, and you're probably a nice person, but perhaps your brain might lack necessary mass to understand why it's the best. That's all. That's all. The only thing I can understand, fair, but there are motherfuckers who are saying Twilight Princess is the best and Majora's Mask is not that great, and Twilight Princess is a fucking slog at the beginning. You're farming at the beginning of Twilight Princess. You're farming. You're on a farm with goats and shit. That's the beginning of Twilight Princess. They're like, oh, it's goated. I'm like, anyway. It's not your fault. You're brave. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The first 3 days have to be that way because you have to prep your heart to deal with all the emotional pain you're about to go through. Do you plan on updating? Yes. Yes. I will say for guides, you should expect, from me, you should mostly expect guides when they're topical. You know. I'm not even saying Twilight Princess is bad. I like Twilight Princess. I'm just saying, you know, when people are like, I don't like to start a Majora's Mask, I'm like, well, I don't like farming. You know? I want to be a wolf. I am the wolf! The video I found was 12 years ago. Nah, it's probably some shit like Saiyan training plan or some shit when I didn't know how to do titles. You know? This should be a pretty interesting thread to me. Basically. I will say it's very hard. Last Zelda thing. It's really hard to say the Wii Zelda games are like in the super good must-play ones because you don't. These ones are really polarizing, and that's why they are where they are. I like them. I like Twilight Princess. I really like Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword brings me so much physical pain. I actually love the game, but like a lot of things that people say about it is really fair. It's really, really, really fair. Advance, you probably don't want to use that. It's not focused. It's old. It's not focused. That's like I'm playing Persona, you know. It's okay to reuse content. No, but okay. I'm gonna explain another YouTube thing. Very fair to flame me on this. The number one goal of my channel for this year is to grow the channel. So I'm being very particular about what I post on the channel this year. There's a lot of stuff that people ask me to do that I know would help people but would not have good reach, and that's what the Patreon's for. That's one of the reasons why I do all that shit on Patreon. Like, these are all the mistakes I see people doing Vanquisher. This is the the shit that's under tips in the free section. It's all shit that people have asked me to do, but I don't know how to make a video about that a lot of people watch. So call me whatever you want about the goal, you know, but like it is a pretty important goal for me to grow the channel. It is the most important goal for me right now to grow the channel, especially while I'm not playing a super like top esport game. Like Strive is great and it's healthy, but you can't live off it, you know. And also, I want more people to have a different perspective on fighting games and introduce more people to some ideas that I think are important. So I'm being very particular about how I pick stuff. No, LK Chronicles is for like stuff from stream, like discourse and actually this week I gotta do Reddit. The They Blame the Beast. We gotta do a They Blame the Beast videos. Are you gonna do? I'm definitely playing Tokon, for sure. You have to remember I passed on a lot of games like you know, the community has periods of growth, you know, and like I played Dragon Ball. That was an insane time to play fighting games and anime fighters. And then Strive was like in a really interesting spot of like Street Fighter 6 is not on the horizon. People know it's coming, but like people just don't know when this shit is coming out. And like Grand Blue came out, but people had mixed feelings about it. People are still like, why is shit being delay based? Why do we have to play on parsec and stuff? And then like the Strive was good enough and had good netcode, and just everyone was on it. Everyone was on it, dude. The Evo stream, the Evo online stream. I remember when I got eliminated by Sonic, and I like unhid all the shit because I don't look at when I play online tournaments. Emphasis on when I turn off everything. Like I hide the stream chat. I hide everything. I just want to focus on tournament. I get nervous in tournaments. So after I lost to Sonic, there was like 7K people in the stream watching my stream, watching my Evo matches. Like the Strive release was a crazy time. So after that, like Strive is I would say one of the big fighting games right now still. Definitely not as big as it was, but like how often is that? How often do you have like a Tekken 7? You know what I mean? And I skipped Tekken 8 and I skipped SF6, and I'm not playing 2X. Right? And Strive came like while I'm gonna keep on including Strive stuff, and I'm definitely playing 2.0 this year, bare minimum. I personally had the analysis that I thought that Tokon could have a bigger impact on fighting games than 2XKO overall. I think 2XKO is really made for a specific type of fighting game player with a good IP. Where I think Tokon has a broader appeal, and also the game itself is very intriguing because it's trying a lot of new stuff. That's interesting to me. So that's why you see me every now and then make a like there'll be like some announcement for Tokon. Everyone talks about it. Lots of stuff everyone goes, this just got announced. Then I let the hype settle, and then I follow up with something that I'm like, I'm the only person who can talk about this, you know. Avatar sweet. There's Avatar too. I'm a little concerned for Avatar because it is a system-driven game. Wasn't the Avatar big? I don't think it was literally bigger. More people were talking about it. I played it too. I thought it was good. The main reason why I played it and not Tokon is I didn't own a PS5 at the time. Now I own a PS5, so if they do another Tokon beta, I'm on that shit the whole weekend, like for like grind type shit. I just didn't to play previously. I'd have to drive like an hour to go play at the LAN center. They aren't they? I don't think they said any specifics though. That's the thing. I don't think there's like any specifics about it. I mean, Avatar looks great. It's fun. It needs to. By the way, I think the IP is strong enough. It can survive the everyone does the same shit. That it's gonna happen. How's the combo length of Tokon? You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the worst person about. You're asking the single worst person to ask about combos. The number one worst person in maybe all anime games to ask about combos. You're asking. I have no idea. I heard they made changes to the combo system too. So, Do you think 2.0 update will make Strive a temporarily bigger game, or will it make Strive more popular even after a few months? So Strive had a comeback when Ranked came out. And 2.0, I think... So, okay. I think initially there will be a lot of people on 2.0. And then the thing that keeps people coming back, and I'm saying like not people who would play anyway, because obviously there's going to be people who play anyway, who don't want to play Street Fighter, they don't want to play Tekken, they don't want to play tag game. One, yes, I also agree. I agree with you, Lens. It has to come out before Tokon. That's one. Two, outside of character drops, I think the number one way they can make the game stay relevant is more collab stuff, more merch for other characters, more things for other characters outside the game, and some type of, you know, there's AWT. AWT's hype, but I do think the other games kind of benefit from like EWC or like their tour, like, you know, like how SF6 is 1 million online, so like just having a big round number, like they never advertise like, oh, AWT the winner wins 50k. Great money, honestly, right? Great money, but it's not something they could advertise for it to be like a spectacle, you know, where like I know people who watch Capcom Cup and they don't fucking touch the game. And the easiest way they can do this without being an ENTWC shits is definitely like merch for other characters. Merch for other characters. Merch for other characters, and some percent goes towards AWT would be a huge announcement for the game. More circuits, more special events, like that shit would definitely help the game for a couple of extra years. Because the thing is, like, okay, Jam is gonna help. Everyone, Jam's a waifu. Robo-Kai, I don't think is a huge release. You know, like, people like Robo-Kai, yes, but like not as many. You know, Jam's a waifu. You know, is there yo-yo merch? There's like 1 million Bridget figurines. There's Bridget clothing. There's Roger merch, like the actual bear. There's all this shit. Yeah, Robo-Kai is for like motherfuckers who like Robo-Kai. You know. I would watch. True. About TPT, true. If it wasn't PPV, there's that. That's true. How much relevance do you think a system update would provide? I think that's the number one thing. It would make that stuff is good because, okay, someone who's new to the game won't care, but someone who plays the game will care and will like it, and they will preach how good the game is because of this stuff. Because, like, okay, say they add nothing to, like, training mode. I remember Boat made a list of stuff she wants to see in training mode. It's a pretty long list, too. Let's say they do none of that. Okay, let's assume they do none of that, right? So, Jam comes out, and people are like, oh my god, you know, I always loved Guilty Gear, but I never could really get into it, but they finally added my waifu to the new game. Hey, person who's played the game for a long time, how's GG? How's Strive? So, that person, the more stuff they do for the person who's on it, the better they'll make the game sound for new people, you know? Like, think about ACR, right? ACR, is it a bullshit game? Yes. But listen to how people talk about ACR who play. They fucking love it. They're like, damn, there's replay, there's all these fucking things to help you get better. And then, like, you can just boot up and, you know, there's so many characters and there's cool shit, but you don't have to do it. You just do whatever you want, man. Like, you can zone if you want, you can rush down if you want. They just talk about it in a great way. Where with Strive, there's constantly, like, and it's valid. I'm not saying people are complaining. There's, like, valid asks that people who grind the game want. And the more of that stuff doesn't sell copies. Like, Replay Takeover doesn't sell copies. What Replay Takeover does is the people who play the game will tell other people who don't play the game to get the game. And when people go, why? Then they list that shit. Then they list, like, save states. Then they list, that's when it's important. It's better, the shit that doesn't sell copies is better for word of mouth. The shit that sells copies is characters, guaranteed. Characters, and the game works. That's what you need to sell the game. You need characters that people give a fuck about, and then the game needs to work, right? The other shit doesn't sell copies, but it helps hella with word of mouth, which does sell copies. You know what I'm saying? The more that the shit they add for Sweats, the more Sweats will be like, it's a great game. You literally should get the game. You know? So yeah, I definitely want to play 2.0 until the end of the year. Bare minimum. I will say I'm trying very, very, very hard to qualify. I really, really want to qualify. The thing about Tokon is like, it's a reset. It's a new game. So it's like, if I don't qualify for AWT in Strive this year, then I still haven't qualified for a world final in a fighting game, which I think is it's just a huge gap in my fighting game resume. Like a huge, 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 huge gap in my fighting game resume is no World Tour qualification. Crazy how almost every modern fighting game has a... Yeah, I kind of wonder why. Again, and like, I kind of make it work, but you don't need me. See, that's like when people are like, you should talk about it. I'm like, I feel like you don't need me to say and push. Right now, I don't think there's such a huge one that's missing too, where I'm like, oh, you absolutely need this, like frame data or something. On top of that. Yeah, that's a little bit about my year competition plan. I really want to try to qualify for Guilty Gear one more time. I legitimately really like this game. I know today I got mad while playing, but when a motherfucker is pointing a gun at you, can you fucking help it? Got passionate. When a motherfucker is casting spells at you, what else can you fucking do besides tell people how you feel? And they were fine games. Even Australia got AWT rep this year. You really be lacking. It is what it is, man. I didn't play the points game as well as I could, truth be told. And the biggest L. There's two big reasons for me not qualifying. One, I should have went international earlier in the year, and two was getting fourth at Thunderstruck ruined the run. Well, truthfully, it didn't ruin the run, but it was a big contributor in getting fourth at that tournament. How many more points do you need to qualify? I mean, there's no way to qualify. The only way to qualify is to go to LCQ, which I'm not going. The point system this year, it was decent. But it's like, especially with Baiken being mid tier, like almost the whole year, you know. I only started thinking she was high tier in October in the new patch. So it's like gold is a good path, but it's like NA golds are so fucking insane. And NA is just so fucking hard to qualify in fucking NA. It's so hard to qualify in NA. I think it's reasonably difficult to qualify in Asia. I thought overall, I don't think it's easy to qualify in Europe. They just have so many tournaments. That's the thing. They have so many tournaments. So while I don't think it's easy, it's just like you have a lot more chances, it feels like. We counted like how many each region had. Europe had like the most golds. So I have a plan to qualify this year that I'm gonna like try to stick to. It's also about that time. I've been on Paragon for a year, so that conversation is about to come up again. There's other small things on my resume that I want to fix still, but like I think a reasonably big one is qualifying for a world final. What's your predictions for LCQ? Well, I'm not gonna make any actual predictions for the LCQ yet because we don't know who's going totally. So as we get closer, I'll talk about who's in and how I feel. I think they have the standings too. I can pull them up right now real quick. So the good news is my training partner is in finals, and maybe another one of my training partners might. I mean, he has a long path though, But all right, so let me pull up this. So AWT is really interesting to talk about though, because of very often it happens over multiple patches. So like Keishu qualified on the previous patch. So like his problem is that he has to learn a new character. Well, not a new character. Ino to him is like Milia to me. It's a character he played for a long time and he went back to. But he qualified with Johnny, where like Jack is a different thing because he only plays HC, right? So he's chilling. Some people qualified in different versions, and another thing is like some people qualified early. Like Churara qualified really early. Daru qualified pretty early. I believe Ditto is the carryover from. Is it you auto qualify if you win the final? Is that a thing? Am I Mandela affecting that? Yo, New 13, thanks so much for the prime, by the way. Are they obligated? No, they're not. But think about it like this. Okay, let's pretend Baiken is like triple S tier. I qualify with Baiken. They nerf the shit out of Baiken. They literally break Baiken's kneecaps, and she's like B tier. What do I do? What do I do? You gotta figure out something to do. So he played Johnny. Johnny was amazing, and then he's like, Johnny sucks. What do I do? He was playing pot. I don't know if you guys remember. He was playing. I played his pot after the patch, and that happened to someone else. So Jonathan Tene, right? Jonathan Tene qualified for Arc World Tour on Zato like a week before they killed Zato, and he was like, "Fuck, what do I do? Zato sucks." He qualified on 2.5, but the final was on 3.1. Think about it. No, it's just what I'm saying. It's like a discussion. Like, what do you do? Johnny sucks. I don't think Johnny sucks, but Johnny's not Evo winning right now for sure. Yeah, Keishi plays Ino right now. Right now it's like Ino, HC, Patachu plays a handful of characters. Ino, Kisuke family. I believe he's doing solo Aba because of his hands, something like that. Ram, Pot Leo, Chip, HC, Leo, Soul, and Ino. And Bushin very close. Oh fuck, Umisho. Oh no, Umisho won Combo Breaker. That's why. Yeah, Umisho won Combo Breaker. I'm here, and this is not winning this tournament. If I won this tournament, I'm like here. But I got third, and I got fourth at Thunderstruck. That's what kind of fucked me up. Danny won Astral Heat, right? He won Astral Heat, and he won something else. He had to have won something else. This is from Majority Frosty, and probably Boston Blue Beat. I guess, did he go to Boston? I don't think he went to Boston. Do you think they'll give Johnny something in these trying times? I mean, they didn't break his knees, though. This character, Johnny's pretty good. Yeah, so more stories, right? So this fella's on 2x, this fella's on 2x. I don't know. Okay, frankly, I think Leffen can be ready for finals, right? I don't know Zondo's pedigree for that type of thing. That's all. Where Leffen has proven he can do that. He can like be on a game, not play it for a while, and get back on it. Like he can do. I know he can do that, right? I know he can do that. So I'm not really. But with Zondo, it's a story. Can he do that? The Tiger Pop story is he's not playing HC. Is from what I understand, he's not playing HC. That's the big Tiger Pop story. Churara, I think, is a kind of interesting thing because he has a lot of international play, not interesting play. Also interesting. But he has a lot of international play. He only plays Kisuke's, and I don't know. I would have to go. Oh, okay. Here's another thing about him. He has the most results. I think he has the single most results out of like everybody. Like he went to the most shit. So I'd have to like go back and look. For Andros, the big story is that he plays pot. Because so and it's not like shitting on him. It's like when people go pot is broken, they go pot has no results. And this fella has won almost every event he's gone to. And if he doesn't win, he gets like top 3 with pot. I don't think he went to Evo Vegas. He went to Evo France and got third. I think it was Patachu second. I think it was Tiger, Pata, Andros, right? So truthfully, the big story of Andros is that he literally plays pot. Isn't that Andros? No. You're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A very annoying thing that people like to do, okay? A very annoying thing that niggas be doing, okay? Take my main Biken. Biken has a gold win, right? I want a gold event with Biken, okay? I say, Biken at best is high tier. They go, why do you say Anji's top 5 and he hasn't won a gold event, but then Biken has? Or why do you say that, like, Geo is mid tier, but Geo won an event that could be a gold next year? Like, why? It's annoying because people, you know? So for Pot, when we say Pot is really good, they go, oh, well, he has no results. But, like, Andros is a good player who plays Pot. So and he hasn't been, you know, going to shit. Like, he entered a lot of shit on the tour, but, like, it's like how I had between, like, Battle Coliseum and Frosty, I entered, like, nothing, right? So it's like just like this big gap of, like, him playing, at least from our NA perspective. Maybe he went to shit. I don't know. But from the NA perspective, they're like, where did he go? So the big story here is that Pot is in finals. Like, Pot is in finals. Last year, if I recall, Pot was not in finals. There's a ton of, like, potential man memes about Pot. Right? So this is like to my knowledge, this is the first time Pot, top tier Pot is in finals. Yes, a boy got third at Evo Vegas. Also, a boy has won regionals with Pot. And again, Andros has had a really good year. Like, he did really, really well this year. He either just wins the shit or gets, like, top 3. Like, he's been playing very, very well. Yeah, he got third in Evo France. I just mentioned that too. So, like, that's what I mean when I'm like, oh, the story with him is that he plays pot. It's not like flaming him like, oh, he plays pot. It's like, it's the people, how people do this thing of, like, they selectively use character results. So I think it's a very big story. Him, just that the fact that he plays pot. Another thing is how many fucking Happy Chaos players are in this shit, because HC used to play HC. Honestly, a big part of his qualification is HC. There's a lot of Happy Chaos here. There's also a lot of Eno here. There's 3 Eno players. Eno. Against all odds. So the number one thing I would say for Nitro, because Nitro had a great year, it would be very easy and pretty fun, maybe. I will trust I will find a way to do this. Leo finds a way. This is my goat. This is one of my main trading partners. Leo finds a way. Leo finds a way. That's what I have to say about Leo. Leo finds a way, man. He finds a way. Is Danny? No, Danny's by me. This group. But he could travel more now. He has a good sponsor. This is supposed to be a legitimately good sponsor. There's usually 2 tournaments a year in Mexico too. He should have like 45 from Thunderstruck. So he lost to Nitro, plus another 100 from Astral Heat. I just don't know where he got the rest of the points from. I guess Frosty, huh? His contract, yeah. So all of like the EWC contracts are like, it's just about qualifying for EWC, and they don't give a fuck about what else you do. There was a player who told me about that. Who does Soap Eater play? Johnny. I believe these points are all pre-patched, but you can correct me if I'm wrong though. Who the fuck? This is a European Johnny player. He won a gold. He won the Belgium tournament. Any EU bros? I could go back and do some research for you guys on these. I had more of these up to date before when I was making a choice about whether or not to go to Brazil. Because I was like, all right, what do I need to do points what? Because my point spread is really fun. Mine's is very fun. This is like 7th combo breaker, 13th Evo France, 3rd Battle Coliseum, first attack, 4th Thunderstruck, and then like a couple of other things. But I have a lot of results actually. That's why I was saying this is pretty impressive. He has a shit ton of results. Yeah, there's some like No Gobo, Walter a little short. Where is Varix? God damn, what happened? Maybe he didn't go to a lot of stuff, I guess. Yeah, once you have like 100 is like you got a couple of things, or like, well, I'm saying this wrong. Once you get to like here-ish, here is the, oh, people went to a lot of shit. If Walter goes to LCQ, there's a qualifier for LCQ happening in a couple of days, I believe. Soap Eater absolutely has the energy of the name tag on like an online. He's pretty good. I've watched him play. He's pretty good with the character too. I think he still plays Johnny too. Metallic Cake went everywhere. I mean, he played in region mostly, right? He's like, cause he's like Australia, but also it's close to Asia, so he went to Asia too, right? It's like me going to LATAM. Like LATAM is like relatively close for NA people, so it's like you play NA, you play LATAM. He was at Frosty, yeah, but Soap Eater is a Ukrainian player who won a Tier 2 event, 3rd in Tier 1, and 2, 5, 6 at Tier 2. What do you mean when you say tiers, though? Because there is a specific tier system for this game right now. I believe he won a gold. So there's plat, gold, and silver, and I'm pretty sure he won a gold. I'm pretty sure he won one. Blitzkrieg doesn't play anymore. He got banned, and he got banned? What did he do? By the way, Metallic needed Bushin to place exactly as he did to qualify. I heard about that. Is there a Google Doc? Honestly, that's a good place to wrap, frankly. I could do some actual research on like people in like the top 20, top 25. According to the rankings, those are the best 25 players of the game this year. Oh, someone raided me, and I'm about to actually raid someone else. Thank you for the raid, though. We're just about to wrap. I probably have to plan my matches a little bit earlier, but anyone on GG? Anything going on today in GG land? I'm gonna try to see if I can get the PowerPoint from last week. Up sooner rather than later. Oh, I'm the only one on Strive, I think. But yeah, that's basically what's gonna be going on with me. I'm gonna raid Sajam, I guess. Looking like a Sajam type of day. Team Factor is streaming their bracket right now. Weekly GG. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I'll read them. There you go. We raid these fellas. Thank you, everybody. GG's to people I played. And yeah, I guess we'll try to do a viewer matches day this week on Friday. I would say expect that on Friday. And yeah, I think the main thing I want to do is just make sure I finish the shit that I finish, and we'll pick something else to have like as a big goal on stream next. Where are my clips? There you go. Damn. Imagine if I didn't have to pause this and then speed it up ×2. But also that's part of the charm, no? Is doing this. Right?
See you again. See you again. See you again. See you again.
All right. See you guys.